Today I'm in Bankery on Royal Deeside, just on the outskirts of the town, and I've come to visit Sheila Harper. Now, Sheila recently moved to a garden here, small garden, inherited 2 wonderful old apple trees, but they're overgrown and she doesn't quite know what to do with them. So when did you move here, Sheila?
I moved here a year and a half ago.
Right, right. Had a garden before?
I have, but this has been the biggest one.
Right. Now these are fabulous little cottages, aren't they?
I know in the 1800s they were poorhouses.
Wonderful old apple trees. They have been here almost since day one. 70, 80, 90-year-old maybe? I mean, they're pretty old trees. And they've looked as though they've been trained along a fence or something like that. Was there a fence here?
Yeah, I do believe there was a fence and they were trained against it. And then the fence was lifted.
They've been trained as espalier trees, where they've had one shoot going out and then the other shoots go up from that. And the idea there is that you spur prune them. You prune them quite hard, containing the growth around this one shoot. They're doing something else now. They're almost like combs when you see them, aren't they? The way they're sticking up in the air. What happens when an apple tree grows like that is all the apples are at the top.
I know.
You've recently had a hip operation. You can't go up steps to pick apples, can you? So what we should do really is to reduce the height of them. But we don't want to destroy the shape. I've brought Callum with me.
Excellent.
Right? we will do the cutting and trimming. You're the supervisor, okay?
There won't be too much taken off though, as in right down to the bottom.
No.
I can trust you.
Have you seen me doing pruning?
I have.
Right, so the idea is that we're thinning out some of these spur growths that are here. They're going in all sorts of directions, lots of twisted growth. And the idea is just to prune out some of the stuff that's there to give the tree a chance to breathe. We'll let air in round about, and that helps it to grow better. It helps the shoots to develop better. And then we'll get the structure back. I mean, it looks quite drastic when you stand back and look at it, but the structure is still there, and that will grow and develop. We'll possibly get a lot of shoots from the top where we've just cut them. These will have to be pruned back. And what we do is we prune these back to 1, 2 buds, and then we start to build up the whole structure again. And in another 20 years, we'll have to do the same thing again. I'll clean my glasses so as I can see what you're doing. Whew. Can't you put them back up, can you? Here's the boss, here's the boss. Watch what you're doing.
What have you done?
Let me show you what's going to happen. If you can imagine that this shoot has been cut. That's the big cut that we've made up on the top of some of these. There's the growth which we're going to get. That's what's going to happen by next year. That's the strong growth which we'll have from that tree. So you're going to get growth like that from just below those cut surfaces, because what you get is you get lots and lots of dormant buds which are in this area down here, and these then produce shoots and then they grow away. Now what you've got to do then is you've got to select out the bit that you want. And what you're selecting out is that shoot there. That's the one that we want to be the leader, and then you would prune it back there. Where you prune it is half or 2/3 of the way up, so taking off a half or 1/3 of the shoot. And what you're trying to do is to produce that, where what you've got is the young shoot at the top, which has not got any flowers in it. That's vegetative growth, and then you've got the flower buds further down, and these then slow down the growth. Because that's into fruit production. It doesn't have time to do vegetative production, and so the whole thing slows down. So eventually, this tree will just settle down again. But in this next year and year and a half, that thing is going to motor on, because all of a sudden it's been released lots and lots of energy, lots of new growth, which it's going to make. So it'll make long shoots, and then we'll have to think about how we prune it. It's about managing the shape. Right? And we've kept the shape, although it does look a bit drastic.
A bit drastic.
But we've kept the shape. The shape is still there of the original. And all we've done is renewed it.
Okay. Excellent.
Trust me, I'm a gardener. This tree has had a major operation.
Absolutely.
Right, so what we need to do is keep it well fed.
With what?
Something like fish blood and bone.
Okay.
Sprinkle that round the base.
Okay then. Perfect.
And that's it, okay?
Okay, that's
Right.
perfect.
Keep it well watered,
Okay.
and the thing will recover.
Excellent.
Honestly, I'm telling you.
So that's your work done here then, is
That's
it?
my work done now.
Oh, I'm glad you're going.